So now this match is actually, in my opinion, Neo's breather in between. Um, Up against Nova grapplers, this isn't really a counter for Neo, and Neo has the ability to deal with some of the bigger problems of the deck. Plus, in a matter of pressure versus pressure, Neo can actually overcome what Pidove tries to do. The main thing is whether or not Neo has the ability to guard when Pidove actually starts going in. That's all this match comes down to. If Neo can guard when that happens, then Neo wins because he has a better ability to maintain. It also helps that Neo can start faster than Pidove wants to. Gets a stand trigger. So he was able to prevent himself from going to 3, but he is at 2 and lost a card in hand. He just drove check 1. If he didn't have a grade 2, I would have called fallacy. I feel like if it was me, I would have went for damage just because now Pidove has the ability to put something better there, which he doesn't. Not only that, but you want to... Neo wants to start going in next turn, provided he can. Oh, wow. Wow. So Neo rides Ultimao. Can he stride? Because he didn't do it right away. Okay, he can stride. Goes into Clotinus to build some field. Has to drop a card to be in Brave, but that's perfectly okay. If Neo has the ability, I would Clotinus into Hope Song and Hope Song into Brave PG. So let's see if he actually does. Yeah, he's doing that. Okay. So since it's in Brave, it gains 2,000 power, and he can counterblast 1 to put it back in hand. Citrus should get Hope Song back into hand as well. And Benny Zell will give him a draw. So he's actually going to have a lot of hand at the end of this turn. I think I would have attacked with Hope Song first, but since there's a rear on the field, it doesn't matter. And critical for defense. Well, now Neo has 9 cards in hand, going from Brave to that. And he's going for the Stride 1 Vic Plasma, because this does work. And he still has Victor from it. Can Neo even guard all of this? If Neo wasn't S5, I think he'd be able to live through this. But he's at 5. Wait, why did he do that first? Oh, he's boosting after. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense because he has another card to discard for the... Yeah, okay. That's minus 5k, by the way. It doesn't keep the extra 5k from the other skill. It doesn't matter if he perfect guards. Does he have a generation guard? Yes, he does. The thing is, if it was me, I wouldn't use Screw, pending his hand. Because Screw is the only thing that actually works in this situation. He can literally use any G-Guard and just drop a 5k with it, but either way, he's losing an extra 1 in hand, because Screw is a discard. So unless he discards a grade 3, that's why I would say then you just use something that's not Screw. Exactly. All the more reason why you shouldn't use Screw in this situation. If you drop a 5k shield or more, then why are you using Screw when it's the same guard both ways? I mean, Dimsel really doesn't help this matchup at all. It really doesn't. It would probably be better if he just used Dimsel and dropped the 5k. And then save Screw for when other bullshit starts. Like when Zanzada hits the field. Ariel is literally the best choice now.
Yo, I trained Pidove. Thank you. Not gonna let you lie to YouTube. I'm not gonna let you lie to yourself. Thank you.
Okay, we're not doing this today. Anyway, Neo has a choice of stride. I would say aerial Ultimo is his best bet. Probably the only thing he can do that will actually help him maintain, if not end the fight. He's thinking really hard about this, despite the fact that that's what he really has to do. Unless he actually, well, I would say unless he thinks he can Clotinus, but there's a perfect guard in the hand. Saint Blow and Clotinus can't work because there's a perfect guard in there. Heavens doesn't have enough power to do what needs to be done. Not to mention that he uses less resources to actually use a... If he uses aerial, he uses less resources. Which also means he can do more this turn. Because he won't have to use a counterblast. Pidove living isn't the problem here because he's gonna live. He has a G guard and he has a perfect guard. And he probably has something else in there as well. G guard and perfect guard means he can screw 36k and perfect guard and have defense. If he takes a hit, he can even use the perfect guard and then use Gotchi battle skill, I think. No, he can't. Okay. He's thinking really hard about this. He's thinking really hard about something that should not be thought this hard about. Because I can't think of a single stride that's in his deck that would be better than Aerial Ultimo right now. I don't think Royal Paladin in general has a stride that would... What the fuck is he doing? I like how me and Cherry are on the same wavelength here. I mean, this does get him more field, but this isn't the way to do this. No, this still isn't good. It's just... Okay, so it appears he had a plan. And he's gonna Benny Zell. There is so much backwind right now. I can't even. Is Neo trying to double crit to win? Because that's all I can see working right now. He takes that. He's going to PG the next one, which should be the attack from the Vanguard. And he has Screw. So unless he gets the ability to break through Screw, this is all for nothing. Well, he got a heal. That heals a damage and it's a G guard, so at least that's something. I'd go for that rear. Does he not use Dimsel? Because he did that for one of my attacks as well. He's gonna GB too. Um, it depends because a lot of shit's gonna happen this turn. So Blaster Blade should intercept now. Blaster Blade specifically should intercept right now. No, 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 no. Here's the thing. He did the stand trigger skill. No, no, don't take this hit. He can't take this hit. Neo's the stand trigger gave that ability rush. Every time it attacks, it's gonna gain 5k more. So he needs to guard this while he can. And the doorbell is ringing. So that because no one else will. Okay, so Blaster Blade intercepted, like I thought. Did he no guard the Vanguard? I understand why he did it. I understand. I understand his reasoning. It was crit to win. Good games. And he had another one ready. Good games.